Nicole. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not so new here, my name is Natalie Nicole. I talk about all things mental health, motherhood, marriage, and everything else in between outside of the hats that I wear. If you're not so new, it's so good to have you back. So it's another weekly vlog, and we're starting the week off on a Tuesday because on my last vlog, I wanted to make sure the whole story was cohesive. So I ended it on a Monday. It's still a new day. It's a refreshing day. And I started off today. Woke up. There were no children in my apartment. My kids are officially away for the next few weeks with my mom, with my dad, other family down there in my hometown of Montgomery. As y'all can see, I started off my morning doing some things to better serve myself. I poured into myself this morning. I meditated, I journaled, I did some yoga, and I ate good. It just felt so good to just take care of myself, to serve myself, and not be consumed with taking care of two other little humans. I guarantee if they were here, I probably wouldn't have done none of that. But it feels good to start today off in a space of being able to pour into myself. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that type of thing. And this is a fair warning to all my moms out there. Don't let it get to this point for yourself like it has for me. I haven't been able to stop and just take care of me without having to worry about my kids. I know it's hard for my husband and I to get time to ourselves since we're away from family, but it shouldn't come to the point where we have to wait a literal, I would say, year just to be able to do what I'm doing today. So going forward, we're going to attempt to have family either come watch the boys around holiday times, or we'll take them down there, or something to the extent where we can get a sitter for a full 24 hours so we can take care of ourselves. We'll see how that works out, but for now, I'm just going to enjoy this time with myself and with my husband. He's at work right now doing what he does best, taking care of, providing, which makes me want to piggyback off of something. I'm getting a lot of judgment from family about my husband being the only one mainly bringing in income. They don't know what goes on in my house, what me and my husband have discussed, but it's still hurtful to have someone who doesn't even know what me and my husband have discussed about me being at home, about me creating, about me being able to serve my community through blogging and YouTube and other social media platforms. It's been truly hurtful. Feel like I'm putting so much on my husband for him being the main one, the main source of income, driving income into our home. And they're like, don't put all this stress on that man. You can help him out. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what we're doing. You don't know. You have no idea. Yes, he's the one who's making a majority of the income and money right now. But one day I'm going to be in a position where we bring our incomes together and we will be fine, great, perfect, blessed. But I'm not going to go down no rabbit hole on that. It's just nice to be able to be me outside of mom, outside of wife, outside of all the hats that I wear. I just want to be Natalie. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful to be able to do that for the next few days. I ain't gonna lie, I am so nervous about my child being away. Not really stressed out about Cedric, my oldest, because he's been going down there ever since we moved up here, and I'm okay with that. But with my youngest, Alex, my baby has, of course, y'all know, if you're not familiar, he has a speech delay. He has to go to speech therapy and occupational therapy to help him develop more speaking skills. He's a child. He's 4, and he can't fully grasp his emotions and his words, and he gets angry and upset, and he has a whole tantrum. My mom is not honestly familiar with that, and she hasn't been around him like that, which is something else I'll talk about later on in the video when my husband is around. I'm nervous for my baby. He hasn't been away from us like this for this extended period of a time, no more than 5 days when we went to New Orleans last year, and no more than 10 days when I was in the behavioral health hospital after maybe a month after he was born. I had to go in there because of postpartum depression, and I was away from him. I mean, he wasn't aware. He was a baby. The main thing is still, with both of my kids being away at the same time, I don't have a child in here, period. Both of my kids are away. They're with family. I know they're safe. It's just, y'all know, of being a mama, there's just this thing that comes over you where you worry, despite the fact of knowing they are safe and secure. So I'm just praying that my child is able to adapt to his new environment for the next few weeks. And I'm praying that we can make it for the full 33 days. So y'all, if y'all want to know and keep up with how this kid-free life for the next month is going, you gotta subscribe to the channel and be sure to turn on your notification bells so you don't miss any of those upcoming videos in the next few weeks. It's just nice to enjoy the quiet and be able to pour back into myself. I'm about to continue to do that throughout moments of the day, but first I have to get to editing last week's video. Well, not last week, the previous vlog, because I just wanted to be in the moment and didn't really want to edit while I was going through the process of getting ready to take my child to where he needed to go and just be in the moment. So yeah, let's keep it going.
This is the movie you've all been waiting for.
This is your mission.
You what?
That's actually
What's up, y'all? It is Thursday. Last time you saw me, we were headed into the movie theater. Can y'all believe we hadn't seen a movie since Us was in theaters? Of course, the pandemic had a huge impact with that, but yeah, we saw Thor, Love and Thunder. It was amazing. If you haven't seen it, please go do so. It is awesome. Loved it. Can't wait till I can stream it on Disney Plus. Husband and I got out, had a little date. We enjoyed each other's company yesterday without the chaos of children running around the house. It's been beautiful to experience that. So we're going to make sure we intentionally prioritize spending time with each other, at least a good 2 hours, 3 hours, good 2 hours every day with one another. He has to work every day up until the day before his vacation starts, and up until the day before I have to have surgery for this hernia removal. We're gonna make sure we get another date night in. Can't have too many, because you know people still got to pay bills and everything. We'll probably get one in tomorrow, do something together once he gets off of work, since he will be excuse me, y'all. I've been getting some good sleep too, by the way. But we'll do something after he gets off work tomorrow. Maybe get out into the city and do something. I definitely want us to be able to explore Charlotte more while the boys are away. So we can just make this feel, like I was saying earlier in the video, more like home for both of us. And speaking of date night, make sure for all my viewers who are married, it's been a terrible accident. Make sure for all my viewers and subscribers who are married, make sure you prioritize date night with your husband and your wives, or whomever your significant other is. Please don't be like us and having to wait until your parents watch your children in the summertime. We ain't gonna do that again, because I contacted someone I know, asked her if she knew any babysitters, because we need some reliable sitters, people we can depend on, who are experienced and know what the heck they're doing with a toddler and elementary age child. So I had therapy yesterday. It went great. It went so good, because I sent an email to my therapist about my concerns with the treatment that I'm getting, the needs that I want, and what I want to get out of therapy. She was quick to respond, which I'm so thankful for and grateful for, considering she had just got back from vacation after our session, prior session to yesterday. Homegirl did that thing yesterday. She listened, she gave me feedback. We associated the things I'm going through when it comes to stress, anxiety, and depression, associated those things to some cognitive methods that really have stuck with me as far as, baby, it's a whole bad accident down the street. Like, somebody's car is in flames. That's how bad it is. And for whoever's car that is, I'm praying they're safe, they're okay, no one is physically hurt or harmed. Getting back to what I was saying, the methods that we talked about really stuck with me, that were associated with what I've been going through for the past week, 2 weeks. I have to look them back up so I can make sure I'm saying them correctly. But therapy was real good, and for anyone who's looking for a therapist, I highly advocate for therapy. Always will, always have. If you're looking for a good therapist, I highly recommend you making sure you look on Psychology Today, Black Girls Therapy. There's also another site that I went on to find some therapists. I'll have to tell y'all about that tomorrow or later on today, whenever I look it up. Also, another tip I have is to don't always put your eggs in one basket. It's okay to have initial consultations with maybe 2, 3, 4 therapists at a time if need be, so you can see who you really click with and mesh with. Homeboys and homegirls, don't be stuck. Don't feel like you're stuck with just one person. There are options, numerous options. Okay, right now I need to get into this AutoZone so I can find a daytime running light. I have to get my car inspected so your girl can get her tag renewed and won't be out here riding dirty in the streets. You can feel it in the streets. It feel like summer. It feel like summer. Since I can't use the music I want to use, I'll sing it over this video. In this video, I'll sing it in this video. You can feel it in the streets. It feel like summer. Such a beautiful day outside today too. Go down. Got my car inspected today, something I've never had to do ever since owning a vehicle. But hey, something that's got to take care of if you want to be able to drive on the streets and the highways. But headed to this DMV office, and it's Friday. I'm praying to God that it's not a line hanging out the door, but I expect it to be, so I don't get disappointed in what I hope for. But I'll see when I get there, right? And this is what I have to deal with. It's not the worst that I have dealt with in the past. This is not as long as the lines that I have been in before. So, yeah. Just gotta wait and wait.
How about you cook it? Because it's on time with it.
On the Korean barbecue or the grill. Yeah, you said again. Just vlogging. He's a hog heavy. He got his slushy, whatever this is. Smack down. This is what I got. 4, 9, 15, 22. I'll make sure y'all see the menu before we leave. We had a time last night. Yes, we had such a good time going out last night. We got to do a few things here in the city that we normally do not get to do because the boys are always with us, and we don't have family up here. I had a great time with my husband.
I had a great time spending money on my wife.
Which is his specialty, of course. I'm looking forward to going out on some more date nights for the next few weeks while the boys are gone.
I have stuff planned, but you know, next week is my birthday week, so hopefully she has some stuff planned.
I do have some stuff planned. I do want to vlog his birthday and make it a whole separate video, so y'all be sure to look out for that. But in the meantime, we're gonna sorry y'all, my iPhone just stopped recording. It was trying to back up to the cloud what we were recording, and it just wouldn't stay on. Obviously, the time of day has changed. Randy is gone off to work, so I'm just gonna pick up where we left off, where I was back to what we were about to say, that we were gonna keep and continue enjoying each other's company for the day while the boys are gone, before he headed off to work, which we did. During this time while the boys are away, we are just so grateful for my mom and for everyone else who's gonna be spending time with them, so we can get to have this time to grow closer to one another, build our marriage, build our relationship, build our friendship in our marriage as well. Yet, on another tangent, before I close this vlog out, I want to make sure I let y'all know about those cognitive distortions that my therapist had sent me for me to look over, and a few of them stuck with me. I wanted to make sure I got the name of them right, so I wasn't just saying anything that came to mind. The first one is overgeneralization. making broad interpretations from a single or few events. Another one for me that's been with me is jumping to conclusions, interpreting the meaning of a situation with little or no evidence. I felt personally attacked, but in a good way. And also disqualifying the positive, recognizing only the negative aspects of a situation while ignoring the positive. One might receive many compliments on an evaluation, but focus on one single piece of negative feedback. And should statements, the belief that things should be a certain way, such as, I should always be friendly. Those are the cognitive distortions that stuck with me this past week during therapy. There's this activity I'm about to do before I close out the vlog called Challenging Anxious Thoughts. I'm looking forward to getting into an activity because my therapist listened. She heard my concerns and sis is doing what needs to be done. And I'm looking forward to therapy and all the amazing stuff for next week. That will be in next week's vlog. So if y'all want to see what's going on next week, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bells so you do not miss my next upload. And until then, remember, even if you're feeling stressed, remember how you are extremely blessed. All right, y'all. Peace.